Mechanical motion energy examples. The mechanical motion energy is simply the energy of a body which is in constant motion, and the mechanical energy is the combination of potential energy and kinetic energy. Here we shall see few examples of the mechanical motion energy which will give us a clear understanding of how the mechanical motion energy works in general. Moving cars. We need to understand what actually the mechanical motion means. It simply means the energy that has been in action when the body is in motion. The car will have a certain amount of energy within and will be used when in motion. Boats. The boats on water will have a different set of force that will drive it in motion. It will have a pre-stored energy within itself, and in simple words we call it as the potential energy, but in deeper notion it is connected to mechanical energy. Birds. The birds fly with a particular motion. When they are in rest, the energy contained in them is the potential energy, and once they start the motion they will be converted to the potential energy, which is known to be the mechanical energy. Wheels. The motion of wheels will come under the rotary mechanical movement. It is one of the mechanical energy examples where the kinetic energy is regarded to be the mechanical energy in this case. Piston. Piston is one of the mechanical energy examples which fall under the category of reciprocating mechanical movement. When the trigger is pulled, the bullet is fired, and then the trigger recoils back to the original position. Mechanical to electromagnetic energy examples. Mechanical energy to electromagnetic energy conversion is one of the rarest forms of energy conservation. Here we shall discuss few examples to understand the concept better in order to have better knowledge about the energy conversations. Generator. When we consider generators, there are so many in general that consists of so many conversion of energy from one form to another. The generator is a simple device which is efficient enough to convert the mechanical energy into electrical energy. But the conversion of the mechanical energy to the electromagnetic energy is not so common, so we need to consider a different type of generator. In this case, where the mechanical energy must be converted to the electromagnetic energy, the generator type would vary. Turbine generator. The conversion of mechanical energy into electromagnetic energy is rare, and the turbine generator is one of the good examples that showcase such concept. The process goes like this: the flowing water will force itself on a shaft on the turbine, which eventually would rotate the shaft of the turbine due to the force of the water that constantly hits the shaft. In this way, the mechanical energy in the water will be converted to the electromagnetic energy in the end, and such cases can be seen in general. Bicycle generator. The bicycle generator is the one where the bicycle is connected to a conventional generator, and this in turn produces energy. The process is that when the bicycle is being used, the wheels of it is connected to one part of the generator, and when the wheels rotate, the connection made to the generator also rotates. The rotation movement of the when along with the generator is a good mechanical energy example where the energy conversion takes place in certain way prescribed. Mechanical to light energy examples. Light energy is one of the common forms of energy, and also the easiest way to be converted into other forms of energy. Here we shall discuss few examples to know the types of the mechanical energy to light energy conversions. Below given is the list of examples. Torchlight. The torchlight is one of the most common mechanical energy examples where the mechanical energy is converted to the light energy. The torchlight must be switched on in order for it to lighten bright. When the switch is on, the potential energy, which is also known to be the mechanical energy, will be converted to the light energy. Radiant energy. When the bulb is connected and then switched on, the mechanical energy is now converted to the light energy. The process is simple where the mechanical energy is the potential energy in terms of certain cases. So when the potential energy is converted to kinetic energy, we call it as the mechanical energy being converted to the light energy. Non-mechanical energy examples. Before we deal with the non-mechanical energy, we need to understand the term non-mechanical energy. Generally, the mechanical energy is the energy which is the total sum of the energy that is in state of rest and the energy in the state motion. In physical terms, when the potential energy and the kinetic energy of the system is added, we arrive at a concept called mechanical energy. There could possibly be only one example for the non-mechanical energy, and that is light. Light. The energy from the sun is regarded to be the non-mechanical energy, where there is only one form of energy and this cannot be converted back to its original form from any other energy system. The energy source of the sun is one of the best examples for every other energy, namely thermal energy, light energy, and so on. So there is no such thing called as the potential energy or the kinetic energy for the sun. The radiant energy hits the earth. That energy can be converted to other energy forms but cannot go back to the original energy system, nor vice versa could happen in this type of energy system. Conservation of mechanical energy examples. Mechanical energy examples are various available in the day-to-day activities. The mechanical energy can be converted to several other energy forms, namely light energy, chemical energy, thermal energy, light energy, and so on. Here in this section we shall be seeing various mechanical energy examples where the one source of energy is converted to other form of energy. And below given are few of the examples that we already are aware of. Electric motor. Electric motor is one of the very common most examples for the energy conservation where the electrical energy is converted to the kinetic energy, which could also be the mechanical energy. Electric generator. Generator is basically an appliance that will produce electricity. Now when the generator is turned on, the energy present in the system, that is the mechanical energy, will now be converted into the electrical energy. And this is how the conversion process takes place. When the generator is turned on, the system works in such a way that the potential energy is now converted to the kinetic energy, and this whole process we call it as the mechanical energy. And this mechanical energy is finally converted to the electrical energy, which is often used as an alternative to the power supply. The electricity produced here would run the electrical appliances in general. Switch. The switch is the good example for mechanical energy conversion. Here the mechanical energy is converted to light energy. Rubbing hands. When the hands are rubbed against each other, there will be a small amount of heat released, and that heat is known to be the thermal energy. So the rubbing of hands is the mechanical energy, which in turn produces the heat energy. And this is how the mechanical energy is converted into the thermal energy. The heat produced in the hands when rubbed together will produce small amount of heat, and this we call it as thermal energy, and this is the result of the mechanical energy conversion. Rotary turbines. The rotary turbine is the good mechanical energy examples where the mechanical energy is converted to the electrical energy. We shall now see the process of the conversion. The water gushing into the turbine will hit the shaft, and instantly the shaft will make the rotor rotate in the turbine. The rotating process of the turbine will create a small amount of conversion of energy. Here the mechanical energy is known to be the process of turning and rotation of the rotor, and the process is so called the conversion of mechanical energy into the hydropower energy. So end of it we get the conversion end product, that is the electrical energy production. Mechanical potential energy examples. When the energy of state of rest, that is the potential energy, and the energy of the state of motion, that is the kinetic energy, is added together, then it is known to be the mechanical energy. So we need to know what potential and the kinetic energy means. The potential energy is the energy of a body at rest, and the kinetic energy is the energy of the body when in motion. And now we shall see the potential energy alone. Weightlifting. When the weight is lifted above the person's head, there arises the concept of the mechanical potential energy. The main reason is that the direction is one way and does not change for any cause or reason per se. When the weight lifted, there is the potential energy with no conversion as it is in vertical direction alone. So this is a good mechanical potential energy example. Bow arrow. Another good mechanical energy examples is the bow and arrow. When the arrow is in rest position, it will possess potential energy. Next, the arrow is pulled back and left, which means that the potential energy is still the same, and sometimes we call it as elastic potential energy. Frequently asked question. Name and explain the device that converts electric energy to mechanical energy. Electric toothbrush is a recent and trending example for conversion of electric energy to mechanical energy. When the electric brush is switched on, there be electricity passing through the brush, and using this we shall use to brush the teeth. So which means the electric brush is converted into action, that is the mechanical energy. Therefore this electric toothbrushes depicts the conversion of the electrical energy into mechanical energy. Is there any way to convert the sound energy into electrical energy? Yes, there is a way to convert the sound energy into electrical energy, and that is done through microphones. When the microphones are being used, the sound signal inside them has been converted into the electrical energy. The microphone is also used to produce electricity and electric signal too, and this depends on the usage and requirement. The efficiency of such instruments is not great or so, but they can be used as one of a good example for the conversion of the sound signals to electric signals. Can light energy be converted to sound energy? Yes, there are fair chances for the light waves to be converted into the sound energy. Sound energy is simply the vibrations produced by the particles, and this can also convert into the electrical energy. And sometimes the light energy can be converted into magnetic signals too. Please visit our website lambdageeks.com for more articles on technology, engineering, mathematics, and various other domains. Scientific calculator, and many more other tools.